Hey there YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video on the rabbits and the rabbit tractor here. And I wanted to show y'all something. This has been working out as far as an experiment really well. I've mentioned many times before that I've had people say that they had real good success just tractoring their rabbits all the time, and some saying not so much. You know, they had parasite problems, etc., etc. I was doing it just to see what I could get into, and everything's been going pretty well. The babies are out now, and you know, they're out of the nesting box, and they've been running around with their mom. They've been doing fine moving, except for one thing. They are still small enough to fit through those slats, so I've had a couple of them get out. And as you can see, this little guy here was like, to heck with this heat today, and made himself a little burrow underneath the wood slats. Now, the thing is I could do something like wire on the bottom of this pen. The only thing is that from everything that I've seen, rabbits, if they bite wire too much, they get accustomed to not wanting to graze. So that's why the, you know, wood slats for doing it. And now I could put the wood slats closer together, but it's going to inhibit grazing. And so what I'm looking at right now is I'm thinking that the babies, I'm for one going to keep raising them in cages, and you know, when they get weaned, putting them in tractors for just this reason right here, them being able to get out. Even though they're in here with mom, they're still like, hey, I'm gonna slip out. I found one over here in the grass. I just saw it sitting there. I saw a little white fluff ball. I was like, somebody got out of the cage. Walked over here, and sure enough, they were sitting, just taking a little nap. Skoda wasn't bothering them. I think if she'd have known that it was there, she would have got it and brought it to me. She seems to know when they get out that I catch them, and she grabs a lot of stuff and brings it, you know, to me when things get out. So with these little rabbits here, we're gonna have to go up into a cage and do some fodder. I'm gonna continue to keep them on fodder for now and not do any pellets, maybe just a little bit. I think my wife, every once in a while when she's tending to them, dumps just a little bit of pellets in there, which is okay. You know, I've talked many times about just adding that fertility back to the soil. So all we're doing is just fertilizing, right, with the feed, fertilizing the lawn and the pasture. So I'm gonna get these little guys up, and they're gonna go into cages for a little bit, and may bring them back out onto the ground when they get up a little bit bigger. I'm going to think about some ways that I can mitigate these escapees. I'm thinking about doing something with a petition for breeding does if I continue to do tractors like this, of having, you know, just somewhere along here a wire petition that's up high enough that the mom hops out of it comfortably, but maybe it's a little harder for the babies, and then having some kind of enclosed floor over here. Gonna have to do something, or do something like, say, have it when the mom's getting close to Kendall, she's in a pen that they can't escape out of. And still tractor them around. They just won't be able to graze as much until they get put into the bigger pens. But this is the first time I've had this happen. The past few days they've been fine. They haven't got out. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna move them back into a cage for a little bit, and then bring them back onto pasture once they get up just a little bit bigger. But if you like this video and you found any value in it, go ahead and leave a like. If you've got any questions or comments, drop those down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I drop a video like this every day, Monday through Friday. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.